So, hey everybody. I'm sure you saw the title of this video and thought that seems interesting, a devlog about making an anime opening. Um, and now I'm sure that you are thoroughly confused because I have 3D modeling software open and you're either terrified that this is going to be CG anime which will ruin your life, but no, this is going to be a hand-drawn project. The reason I have 3D modeling software open is because I plan on implementing two techniques of getting really solid looking hand-drawn art for a animation. First one is storyboarding technique used in movies like Steam Boy, where they make simplistic 3D models and then animate the 3D models as a kind of uh, higher resolution storyboard or animated storyboard type thing. You know, you get to see the full movements the characters are going to be making without having to dumb it down too much. That gives you an idea of how the scene will play out, how good that can work. And then the second thing I'm going to implement is I have trouble with posing. I can't Z-shift properly on it. And so if you don't know Z-shifting or if you're not familiar with this version of that term, Z-shifting is where your pose changes depth. So like you've got an image of someone holding their hand towards the camera, you know, their hand should be bigger than the rest of or certain parts of their face. Probably their hand should be just as big as their head, even though in reality it's well, no, I guess it would be just as big as your head. It can usually cover your face. Huh. Anyway, Z-shifting is that depth of field thing on a pose. Well, I have an issue drawing with it, so this gives me an advantage in that if I make human form doll 3D models and then animate those, I can use the animations, the 3D animations, trace over them, then add the squash stretch that they need for, pretty solid looking 2D animations. And so, and that will help me with my Z-shifting issue. You know, that's something that, I'm just using whatever tools I have at my disposal to get better at what I want to do. So right now what I'm going to do is I have this Humvee, and you might be wondering how the hell am I getting this so nice looking Humvee to appear on my screen? Am I just doing it from memory? No, I can't do it from memory. I wish I could. That'd be neat. I did make a starfighter from Star Wars from memory once, but this ain't that. That's not my life today. So I gotta finish up this Humvee, and so for the most part, what I'm gonna do is I made a slight, error, something you're not supposed to do once you get better at 3D modeling, which is I mirrored it over, or I cut it in half when I got it to a point where I liked it, and then I flipped the half over, but I didn't make them, reflections of one another, so the alterations I'm making on one aren't being transferred to the other, so I'm going to have to mirror it over again, which, that's fine. You gotta do what you gotta do once, and plus it's really not super big deal. I mean, as long as I don't add too many, more, line segments cutting across the entire length of the vehicle, it should look fine in the end. So, for now, what I gotta do is, just try to clean this up. This will be a good point of reference for the height of all the characters. I have all the characters on the size chart that you'll see later when I get to 3D modeling them. And so this is just, additional detail, I guess, because I can use this as a height reference, as an additional height reference, make sure that everyone's in frame properly. If I have to import them from different files, I'll probably just 3D model all of them in the same file with a finished version of this Humvee. But regardless, I gotta do some things on this first. So one thing that I need to do is I haven't fixed, it's got this slanting thing on it. So what I need to do is I need to go in and take this edge, and it doesn't run all the way down anymore, of course. This one? Maybe it will just work. Let's see. No, it's not just working. So, I beveled this, and I did it incorrectly. That's why there's this lip here, but that won't matter. You're not going to see it. It's so small compared to the rest of the thing. I mean, you can't see it from back here. And you're never going to be like, whoa, the like corner of the front of the Humvee. No, you're not going to see that. So I don't really need to worry about it. And plus, when I trace over the images, you- you're just really not going to see it when I trace over them. I mean, I could try to do something creative with this, like, you know, jump cut to the corner of the Humvee as it swings around the turn or something. Well, that could be interesting. But I'd have to figure out what I'm cutting from. Like somebody's arm, I guess? I don't know. So anyway, let's see. Gotta get all these edges now. Oh, for the love of fudge. Come on. Yeah, there we go. No, stop it. I don't want to select that thing on the other side. So now I have all these edges selected, I can take this, and it should be just a simple matter of shift it downward just slightly. That's not going to look great. Winner, winner, KFC for dinner. Okay, that looks pretty good. What I should have out is like some kind of visual reference. Yeah, I'll probably grab one of those. There you go in a second. Can I like pause recording? Egat. No, I can't. Huh. Maybe I will edit this slightly. Alright. Here we go. And whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah. So I'm taking major artistic liberties with this. Unfortunately. Eh, I don't care. Mine looks fine. But it's not... When you guys see what this OP is for, you'll be like, okay, it doesn't matter if it doesn't look exactly like the thing. You're not really going for photorealism in this situation. Or at least I'll hope you guys will be forgiving like that. It is the internet, after all. The internet. So, let's see. Get a big block. Pull this big block forward. Make big block. Come here. I'm sure some of you are curious as to why I need a giant block for this, but it might start clicking in a second. Those of you who it hasn't clicked for yet are going to be super confused. Ta-da! Mirror. Some fine adjustments going. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'll add some subdivisions to it. Let's say 2. Yeah, there we go. Adding this subdivision is just going to make my life easier so that I can get close to the shape that it is supposed to be. Yeah, that's what we want. Do I have to do these edges manually? That'll be a pain in the butt if I do. Not manually, I mean one at a time. It looks like it's not going to make me do that. Alright. Get some roundness. There we go. Yeah. Now it's looking like a mirror. Okay. Let's look at our reference image once more. Strange. This must be an older Humvee design. Alrighty. Honestly, yeah, we'll leave it the way it is. It's not going to be bonkers if it doesn't look quite right. So, we're done with that. Just in case we see it from this side, I might as well give it a little bit of a thingamabobber. Yeah, one of these, one of these. Yeah, shoot. There we go. Yeah. So now it's receded in a tad bit. Looks really like a mirror. I'm going to have to do that for this window, but I think I'm going to wait until I have like, what else do I need to do on it? Yeah, I'm probably going to wait until I get these windshield wipers in. Those will be just simple geometry. I don't think we're going to, again, we're not going to see it too closely, so I probably don't need to worry about it too much. Things that I will have to worry about are like these holes for the grill, the lights, the doors probably will be a big deal if they don't have the recesses in. At least this stroking recess along the edge of the door. I don't know if these crossbone recesses will necessarily be needed. We'll see. I am gonna extract some detail out, like not keep it just because it's not necessary is the thing, you know. It's going to be hand-drawn, so it's going to be stylized, so you don't need every stinking little thing to look perfect. You just need what you need. Mm. Oh, 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 oh. Give it a little bit smaller, I think. Or just give it a vertex. Down. Intrigues me that one version of this, it looks like these are extruded out of the mirror, but then the other version, it looks like they're recessed into it. Let's see. Vertices, rotate. Oh, I do want to rotate. Crap. go. Extrude. Ow. Shoot. I have to go through the painful task of highlighting every stinking little vertex on this face. Or not every face on this piece of geometry. I already have the vertex highlighted. It's easy to highlight vertexes. You extrude vertexes, it just extrudes vertexes. Who knew? Okay, so not quite where I want it to be. I can fix that easy. Yeah, I can put in a piece of tape on an 8-track. Let's see. Is it going into that? Oh, yes, it is. Doesn't look too bad. Again, I'm not super worried about people noticing. Oh, it just comes out of the. Yeah, this it's going to be traced over. People exhaust me sometimes with how much they'll complain about things. I was shown a piece of hand-drawn art because I can hand draw, just not well. I was showing it to someone. I was like, "Oh, their heads are small." Like, you do realize that I spent like no time on this, right? Yeah, but their heads are small. Doesn't look okay. Got it, buddy. I understand your concern. Duly noted. Let me see if there's any craps left in my give a crap bag. Yep. Simple mirror. Quick. Yep. What else do I need to do? Alright. I have to get, so this needs to be angled. Yeah, that's fun. It ain't fun, y'all. It ain't all fun and games, y'all. Sometimes it's just a dude sitting in a room talking to himself. Like today. Okay. This is, I guess that means that this is my day. That's an adventure into my own insanity. I grabbed the right one. Oh, I love it when the camera does that. Just has a stroke mid-movement. Decides that I wanted to clip through all the geometry. Ugh. Alright. What now? Do I want to do it on both sides, even though I don't need both sides? Might as well. Sometimes you'll do stupid crap like that. Doesn't make much sense except for the fact that you just want to see how it's going to look in the long run. And that's okay. It's okay to do things that are just for you and not for other people occasionally. Just not all the time. Especially on things like this where you're just working on a project for yourself. Oh, come on now. Why can't y'all cooperate? The front of my... Dang, why? That's not quite underneath. Shit. I want to know why all of my... Is it just set to not move based on position relative to the world? Is that it? Okay. Now I need more vertexes cut on this face. Forgot to. There. Ow, dang it. I'm gonna do this, I need to get it cut here. So now that I have all my cuts made, let's position my vertices. This set of vertices is going to get moved over here. This set will get moved after I squish them together over here. I'm going to drop this set down. And boom, now we got a lip on it. That's nice looking. What else do I need to do? So, I think this is an example of a artistic liberty that won't just serve purpose in, the form of practicality of not necessarily needing it. I think I will make this slight difference between designs just because I think it will look nicer. I'm gonna drag back this corner. If you look on this top view over here, these corners are beveled, and that's it. Humvee looks nice anyway, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slant these like flaps on either side of this drop down, so this face over here will get an angle, and then I'm gonna bevel the I'm still going to bevel the corner. I'm just going to give this face an angle. And it's going to, add some, you know, a tiny bit of a unique look to it, just because, I guess. Anywho. Alright. Let's grab this edge. No, just this edge. Yeah. And this edge. Not that edge. This edge. Not that. Jesus. That one. There we go. And strangeness is happening. Okay. I don't know what that's about, y'all, but I can adapt. Start by getting these corners. There we go. For the love of Christ, what the heck? Oh. Okay, I see. Eh, just adds a little bit of depth, because I can't go as far back as I'd like, but if I bevel it still, maybe it will look interesting. So wait, what? What the heck happened? Grab this edge, grab this edge. No, no. Grabbing random edges on the underside of the car. No reason. 3D modeling software is great. Knows how to make it feel like garbage. It's not beveling. Let's try one at a time. Yeah, I didn't want to do that anyway. Okay. Now I've got that done. Let's start cutting holes, I guess. So this entire front face is going to need some work. I'll start by line here to here. Line here, here, no, here. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh wait, no, I see what the issue is. I didn't bring down these vertices as far as they need to be for the front. So let's go with this section of a hell. Drag it. Okay. Oh, okay. Drag it down. We'll probably pull this back up. Just to keep that style, the angled style that I have going for this on. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks. Just a tiny bit of a slant. It makes it look, you know, just different enough to appease me. Okay. I got that going on. I'm going to need to cut the rest of this. Get a segment for the... Okay. There. Remember, when using the cutting tool, push enter when finished. Otherwise it keeps doing annoying things. Yeah. And also, be sure to make sure you're not clicking on a vertex by accident, even though you're forever away from the vertex. Apparently it likes to do that. So, just because I know maybe one of you is still watching this and going, man, I'm a drawer, not a modeler. Why would I ever need to 3D model anything? Well, it's good to have 3D point of references. A lot of artists I know use actual pictures and real life pictures. They get, a variety of views on the things they want to draw. So the advantage of doing, like a 3D model as opposed to just collecting those images is that you can spin it around, you can get a good look at it from all the angles, and one of the most valuable things is that this isn't gonna go away. You can archive it someplace, keep it, essentially forever, as long as you need it. You can come back with it uh, if you need it another time. Just have it ready already. Makes your life a tad bit simpler. So, now that I've got all these lines done, I gotta go through the joy of ensuring that all the vertices are in a sensical angle. It's just going to include selecting their top and bottom sets, and then going to the scale tool. Now they're centered on each other. One of those things takes like 5 seconds, but I don't know why they're shifting from front to back. Something's going on there. Oh yeah, because it's not completely smooth, right? Oh, what's this for? Oh, I don't even know. Do I need that line again? Oh, I don't. Go away! Oh, for the love of Pete, why is that? That's whatever. It's on the side that's going to get deleted anyway. So let's just assume that it's not. Resident, resident, center, squish, center, squish, squish, center, center, squish, center, squish. Shoot it out, do it, do it, do that. Shoot it out, do it, do it, do that. Shoot it, do it. Wait a minute. I hope I didn't do what I think I did, which is... Okay, no, that's a separate thing. That's going to be a pain in the butt later, but I have a line going through one of the drills. I don't know what to do about that. could just delete the wraparound line and then come back to it later. I might do that. Which one was I on? This one? This one. Okay. Did the center squish on all of them. Now I'm going to the front view, then just line up their edges more accurately. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Wow, that's ugh. There we go. There. This thumb. I just need These ones. Yeah. And then where are these ones? No, these. Yeah. Yeah. Push it down. Alignment. See. Major movement. Ta-da! Okay. Everything all set. I can extrude these faces. And P. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I should have known that that would happen. Sure. Oh, for the love of Christ, why? I don't know, it might be that. Okay. Alright. Now we just gotta find a way. Painstaking task of selecting all these edges. Goodbye. I might be able to go that. That selects. Yeah. I gotta just clean it up a little bit. This edge. These edges. Maybe more here. That one. There we go. Oh, wait. Not sure how that got selected, but it did. W. Oh yeah, there we go. All the things that I want. Then I can do here, bevel, add segments, add shape to those segments. Come on now. Guess I don't want autofit on. One 1.5? Closer. Closer. 1.5. There we go. Maybe just a tad bit more. Interesting. A couple of these are spot on, and a couple are a little wide. I think I'm going to leave it. Yep. Okay. Pop this back up. How do I want to handle the next part? Ugh. You get eyes and or lights on there. Might as well. We'll do a pipe rather than making something for it. We already got a pipe. We don't need to make something for it. So this here. I don't need a radius form. I need a radius for like 0.001. That might be too much. 0.1. Ooh, almost perfect. Now I need a thickness of like 0.09. No, 0.01. Yeah, there we go. Center. Nice and centered to that hole. Or at least close-ish to centered in this hole. Crank up the subdivisions. 50. Nice and smooth circle. give it a height. Not 0.5 then. Oh, um, nah, that's too much. That's still too much. Okay. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? That's exactly what stupid decisions abound. Alright, so got a pretty decent, good looking. Oh, great, it's not enough. 1.9. 0.19. 1.28. There we go. Ta-da! And then all we need is the sphere. Technically, I could just use a cone for it. That might pick a better shape, but we're going to use the sphere. Because why not? First thing I need to do, though, is figure out what is the radius on this one. Come on now. You know which one I want. That. Yes. One. So let's give this a 0.9 radius. Oh, no. 0.09. Oh yeah. It's gonna fit, boy. I needed get closer. Needed about here-ish. Squish it. Squish it down good. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it, really. Real basic headlight. But it will give that bulb shape that I want. And, yeah. That's how it goes. So there was an easy tool to distribute edges between two surfaces, like we get in Photoshop and Illustrator, or that whatever the hell is wrong with this technical drawing wasn't wrong with it. It could be me. That's a firm possibility. I should accept my own limitations. But it could also be a technical drawing, that too. Okay. Kind of like that angled back, even though I know it's probably not supposed to look like that. What next? Really not sure what I'm going to do when it comes time to mirror, because this is not centered. Oddly enough, as it is. I just don't know what happened there. Technically, I don't think my 3D model is centered either. No, it is. Odd. video. That's not supposed to be like that. Okay. I guess now is probably the time to start working on the underworking type things. Alright, after a long break I came back to this. I don't know how to qualify how much I got done. But yeah, I finished up making the alterations to the front. I, added the suspension on the side that I'm going to reflect. I put a door on, even got the window frame for the door. Then all I have to do is I'll just be shifting the door over. You look at this. Let's see if I can make that easier to see. No, I can't. Okay, so if you look at this, I've got, this door and this window frame. So I'll just copy those, slide them back, and then, reshape them to fit this second door. That'll be the easy thing to do. But yeah, I think that fortunately you missed a lot of that, but I think that will be a good stopping point for today. So hopefully I can come back tomorrow and hopefully somebody watches this and enjoys it. Otherwise, I'll be here in my room talking to myself for another several hours again. Yeah. Alright. See ya.